Hi, this is Father Joe Roesch speaking to you from my office in Rome. In the last Marian Helper magazine, I wrote about my mom, Kathleen, who died in November, and I shared some stories that I had learned from her and from her beautiful life. I'd like to share one more story with you. When I was growing up, along with my brothers and sisters, my parents had read an article about the importance of the blessing of the parents on their children, and they took that very seriously. And every day when we went out from the house to go to school, my mother would trace the cross on our forehead and say, "May God bless and protect you always." It was something that we looked forward to, and that's something that my parents never wanted us to go out of the house without having. It was something that we just became accustomed to. Through the years, we must have received thousands of blessings from my parents, and especially from my mom. And it was something that was a great joy for us. At the end of her life, right before she took her last breath, I was privileged to be with my mom along with my two sisters and my brother-in-law, and I was able to return that favor. I traced the cross on her forehead, and I said, "May God bless and protect you always, Mom." And I'm sure God is always with her and is always going to be with her forever. So it's a joy to have that exchange of goods. It reminds me of something that Jesus once said to Saint Faustina. He said, "Through you, as through this host, the rays of my mercy will pass through to the world." So God wants to use each of us as his instruments of mercy, and especially he wants to use parents to pass on to their children his blessing, his grace, his mercy, and his protection. So I encourage parents to bless your children. It's a privilege, but it's also a duty. It's something that you should do. You become instruments of God's mercy and grace to them. And let's all become a blessing to one another. God bless you.